Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the San Diego Padres. Okay, Singy, we get to see the best hitter in the league in this one.
Yeah, one of the toughest outs in baseball. No simple formula, but opposing pitchers have to just continue to try and work around the zone. This guy takes advantage of every mistake you make.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And today's starter, Joe Musgrove.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. And a foul ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Quan around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jose Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out towards right center field. Merrill should have this one. Nabs it. Runner tags it second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Handles, throws to first, run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Kyle Manzardo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And there's the strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Guardians. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Joey Cantillo.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Luis Ariz stands in. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. in the air, right field. Fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Now the batter down. Jackson Merrill. Quan moving back. Leaping, and it's gone. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
One down, base is empty.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Arias gets it to first. Machado is out. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. And ball 1.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
On the ground to the left, Rocchio. They get the force. That's the inning. 2 across on this San Diego homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in San Diego, here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Musgrove, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ground ball to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Just missed.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
They take the force out. That ends the frame. 1 hit. Bottom of the second. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cantillo back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Cronenworth A 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Connor Joe, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-2.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rating. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Eguy Rosario stands in now and watches strike one. That one missing inside. Tied up here in the early going. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Up the middle. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
A little roller up along first. And it goes just foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a ball.
Outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Guardians. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball,
Quickly
2
in an
strikes.
0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Gosh, here it is, hit it.
Now
3-pitch
right
strikeout,
fielder,
all
Brennan
fastballs.
RBI.
Man, he's got a
Pitch.
lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Singled and scored his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs. Back here at Petco Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In plenty of time to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
In there at the knees. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that clips the inside corner. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. No runs. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Manny Machado up to the plate. And Manny gets a piece.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's in the dirt. 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's inside. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Campusano. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Little chopper rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Inside, just missed. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Campusano leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off down the right side. In the air, out towards left center. And there's 2 down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air, right field. Brennan makes the catch. That is the Musgrove back to work. To the right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So the batting order turns over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Outside low, now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. There's a strike. Brennan, in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. There's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Java Joe with the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. As the lefty gets to work. Up the middle. Rocchio. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. So now the DH spot, Eguy Rosario. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen, Jacob Junis. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. Jacob Junis comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tatis now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here is Jose Ramirez. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. The next offering misses. And the count 2-1. And that's outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Carlos Santana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's one down. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And Java Joe orders another strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Manzardo in the box again, takes the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. To the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Guardians go down in order. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a base hit to the left. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Machado. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Paul Sewald preparing to come on if needed. And Manny gets a piece. Caught him looking for the K. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. He's 2 for 2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one hammered back there. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra base. From the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres, Jason Heyward, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Into the outfield, base hit. Cronenworth comes around and scores. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They limit the damage here, but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 6-2. You're dialed into the show. Staying in the game on defense, Jason Heyward. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Naylor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
You know, these Guardians finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. There's Lane Thomas now. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Next pitch is downstairs.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And there are 2 down. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that extends the inning. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one hit to first. They get the force, and that'll do it. Guardians. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Gaddis. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Rosario up for the 3rd time. I'm here, watches that one miss. Pinch hitter coming on, Elias Diaz. Going to count 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground to short, Rocchio. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
1 down, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a swing and a miss there. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. 1 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes. Arise, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brennan. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackson.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast as fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
And he swings and misses at the initial offer. Ball 1 there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. That's outside. And the count is even, 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Musgrove still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
So a man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Off the mark there. Full count, 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing.
Manager out of the dugout. Now on the bump, Matt Waldron.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
On the ground. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
And now Kyle Manzardo. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The tying run at the plate. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple.
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Two on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and one left.
Number 34.
On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Late on that fastball. Sewell, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is
that ball went out.
outside. And misses
2 balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brennan makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Luis Campusano. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball center field. Thomas. 2 down. Here comes X to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And he chases a high fastball there.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Center field. Thomas. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jason Adam. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. That misses. Ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Arias stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Padres leading by 2 here at the top of the ninth. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.